Hi guys, so this is a 45-minute flow class. It's held at the graffiti park, and it's got a little bit of everything. So you're going to be doing some really nice side lengthening, some quad and back strengthening, and some hip opening to finish. So it's really super energizing. You're going to feel really awesome after the flow. And I hope you enjoy. So start heading to your mat and have an amazing practice. I'll see you guys later. Namaste.
All right, so let's get started standing today. So we're gonna get right into it pretty much. We've only got 45 minutes. So bring your big toes to touch at the top of your mat. Have your heels slightly apart. And then internally rotate your inner thighs towards the back of the room. So this internal rotation in your legs, and then tuck your tailbone under by pulling your lower belly in. Take your shoulders back and down your back, draping your shoulder blades down your back. Lift your heart up a little bit, and then take your chin out of your chest. Okay, so this is mountain pose. This isn't just like stand here, chill out, I'm just hanging out, standing up pose. Everything is engaged and tight, but your breath is deep and free here. Okay, if you'd like to set an intention for your work today, I invite you to do that now. So we're just going to create this work of art with our body, this good energy to send out to something or someone in your life. So just make it meaningful to you in this moment. Okay. Let's just take one deep breath to seal it in. So empty out all of your breath here. And then start to inhale through your nose. Fill all the way to the very top of your lungs. And when you get to the top, hold your breath for 3. Suck in a little bit more air for 2, 1. Exhale, let it all go. And when you get to the bottom of your breath, hold your breath out for 3, for 2, for 1. Deep breath through your nose. Big exhale through your mouth. One more time. Deep breath in. Deep cleansing exhale. Very nice. Slowly flutter your eyes open. Let's get this party started. On an inhale, reach your arms up to the sky. Palms touch, gaze goes up. And then exhale to swan dive down to your forward fold. Your head's going to drop last. On an inhale, lengthen your spine up halfway. Extend your spine out long. Exhale, fold 2 more times. Inhale, flat back, soft bend in your knees. Shoulder blades together on your back. Exhale, fold. One more time. Inhale, lengthen. Shoulders go back and down. Exhale, fold. And then inhale, reach your arms out and up. Palms touch above your head. Gaze up to the sky. Exhale your hands to your heart. Let's start with Sun Sal A. Inhale, arms out and up. Really strong arms, strong hands, all the way up. Keep your core tight. Exhale, dive it down. Either swan dive or hands through heart center is fine with me. Inhale to a flat back. Extend your spine out long. Exhale to fold. Plant your hands, step back to a plank position, top of a push-up. Okay, we're gonna be here for 3 breaths. Micro bend in your elbows, pull your core in tight, pull your muscle to bone in your legs, sending energy through your heels. On an inhale, shift towards the front of your mat, over your toes, and then exhale to lower down slow, using muscle, elbows squeeze in tight. Yes, okay, hands right under your shoulders. On an inhale, lift your chest up, Cobra pose, no weight into your hands. Energetically pulling your hands towards the back of the room to lift your chest up a little bit higher. One more deep breath here. Exhale, take your chin to the mat and either push up into a plank pose, a knee plank, or tabletop. Hike your hips up to the sky, our first down dog of the day. Shake your head a little yes. Shake your head a little no. Okay, relax breath, relax jaw here. Couple more deep breaths, sending your heels towards the earth, sending your hips up super high, spread your fingers out really wide. Very good. Inhale to lift your heels. Exhale, bend your knees, look forward, and step or float front of your yoga mat. Inhale to a flat back when you get there, and then exhale, fold it down. Inhale, reach your arms all the way up to the sky, palms touch above your head. Exhale, bring it right back down to your yoga mat. Forward fold, top of your mat. Inhale, flat back, extend your spine out long. Exhale, plant your hands, step back, plank pose, top of your push-up. And now I'm gonna give you guys some options. So inhale in your push-up, and then exhale to lower all the way down or to hover. Okay, inhale to cobra or upward facing dog. And then exhale, hike your hips up to the sky, down dog. So in your up dog, the only things touching your mat are your hands and the tops of your feet. So good, you guys. Take a deep breath through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. One more time, deep breath in. Let me hear your breath. Big exhale. Inhale, your heels lift. Exhale, bend your knees, look forward, step or float, front of your mat, don't make sound. Inhale, flat back, extend your spine out long. Exhale, fold. Now take your right foot back to the back of your yoga mat. There you go. Now take it back even farther. Take your right knee down, untuck your right toes, and inhale, your arms reach up to the sky, coming into low lunge, okay? So pull your core in tight and reach up tall. Reach for the rafters, but pull your core in, tucking your tailbone, but lift your heart. So sways in your upper back, not your lower back. Inhale here, and then exhale your left hand to your left hip. Reach up and over with your right hand towards the left side of the room. So just get a nice little side stretch, but keep your heart open, your shoulders away from your ears. One more deep breath here. Big exhale. Inhale, reach both arms up to the sky. Exhale your hands to frame your left foot. Just shift your hips back, straighten out your left leg, half splits. On an inhale, lengthen your spine out long, flat back. Exhale to fold. So your blocks are there. If you're not able to keep your spine straight and just hinge from your hips, take your blocks to either side of your left leg. So good. A couple more deep breaths. Flex your left toes towards your nose. Very nice. Slowly start to re-bend into your left knee, taking your hands to frame your left foot. And then left foot meets your right foot into a plank pose, top of a push-up. Here we go. Inhale in your plank, and then exhale to lower all the way down or to hover. Inhale to cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. Drop your head down low and breathe. Relax your neck. Relax your face. Inhale, your right leg lifts up and back behind you. And then exhale, just plant your right foot right in between your hands. Okay, so make sure it makes it all the way in between your hands. Take your left knee down. Untuck your left toes and inhale, reach both arms up tall. So tucking your tailbone under but lifting through your heart towards the sky. So beautiful. Take your left knee as far back behind you as you can, sinking low into your hips, but don't be lazy in your legs. Energetically pull your right knee towards your left foot. Inhale here. Exhale your right hand to your right hip, reach up and over. Get that little side stretch, make it feel nice, but keep your heart open and your core is tight. So good. Relax your face, relax your jaw. One more deep breath here. Big exhale. Inhale, reach both arms up tall. Exhale your hands to frame your right foot. Shift your hips back, straighten out your right leg, half splits. Inhale to your flat back, shoulder blades together on your back, shoulders away from your ears. And then exhale to fold it down, just hinging from your hips. Keep your spine long here. Deep breaths. 2 more breaths. Good. Slowly start to re-bend into your right knee. Take your hands to frame your right foot. Then right foot meets your left foot. And either take a vinyasa here or just hike your hips up high, down dog. Or take a child's pose if you need it. Whatever your body needs right now, I'm totally cool with. So good. Just make sure you're moving with intention, with purpose. Deep breath through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Inhale, heels lift. Exhale, bend your knees, look forward, step or float, front of your mat, using your core strength, don't make sound, or do a handstand like Harley. Inhale, flat back, extend your spine out long. Exhale, fold. Now take your big toes to touch your heels slightly apart, okay? Bend your knees deeply, put weight into your heels, and on an inhale, reach both arms up to the sky. Utkatasana, chair pose. So sit your hips low as you can go, but keep your heart lifted. We're here for 3. Put more weight into your heels for 2. Release your shoulder blades down your back for 1. Inhale, stand up, reach up to the sky. Exhale, swan dive, bring it down to your forward fold, relax your head, last. Inhale to make space, extend out long. Exhale, plant your hands, step back to your plank pose, okay? Inhale to shift forward and exhale, lower all the way down to your belly, this time using muscles slow and controlled, all the way down. Very nice. Now interlace your fingers right behind your head. Holy moly, it's about to get really fun. So right behind your head. Like Adam always says, like you're about to be arrested, all right? And then on an inhale, start to lift your chest away from the earth, sending your elbows towards the sky. And now squeeze your thighs together and lift your legs up and breathe. You got it. So good, you guys. We're here for 3. Breathing is still controlled. Find calm in the storm for 2. A little bit higher. 1, and slowly come down. So good. Take your hands right under your shoulders. Push yourself either into a plank pose, a knee plank, or however you want to get to down dog. I don't really care. Just take your hips to the sky. Down dog. Drop your head down low. Deep breaths. I feel like I'm having a yell over this music. All right, inhale, your right leg lifts up and back behind you, tripod down dog. So make sure your hips are square to the ground. You're kicking through your right heel like you're standing on the back wall. Inhale here, and then exhale, bring your knee to your nose. Shoulders go over your wrist, round your back. Inhale to kick back, lift up. Exhale, knee to nose, shoulders over wrist, round in, pull your core in tight. Inhale to kick back, lift up. Exhale, knee to nose, and hold it here for an inhale. Hold it for an exhale. Inhale, kick back, lift up to the sky, and then exhale, plant your right foot right in between your hands. Okay, so make sure it makes it in between your hands. Come up to your finger pads, squeeze your shoulder blades together on your back. Then on an inhale, reach both arms up to the sky. High crescent lunge, okay? So don't let your left leg go into Shavasana, which it likes to do in this pose. So pull muscle to bone in your left leg. Pull your core in tight. Send your energy out through your fingertips. 1 more breath like this. And then on your exhale, take your right hand to your right hip. Again, get that little side stretch towards the right side of the room. Keep sitting low in your right leg. Try to make that 90-degree angle, but relax your breath. Relax your jaw for 3. Breathing is deep for 2. 1, inhale, reach both arms up to the sky. Exhale, your hands to frame your right foot. Now take both hands to the inside of your right foot and take your back heel down. So you're in warrior 2 legs, okay? And then start to walk your hands out like down dog arms, so towards the top left corner of the room, and then drop your head down low and sink low into your hips. So I want you to feel this nice in your hips, but it's not easy, okay? You're also using muscle in your right leg big time. Okay, we're here for 3 more deep cleansing breaths. Full inhales, releasing all of the air on your exhales. So good. Now start to walk your hands towards the left just a little bit. Now bend deeply into both legs and roll up 1 vertebrae at a time. And when you get to the top, you're going to express your warrior 2, taking your arms straight out. All right, shoulder blades back and down your back. Lift up through your heart and breathe. All right, inhale, start to shift towards the front of the room. Exhale, reverse your warrior. Take your right arm up and back behind you. Open up your heart towards the sky, and then cartwheel your hands down to frame your right foot. Yes, we're moving fast. All right, all 10 toes pointed towards the front of the room. Right foot meets your left foot, plank pose. And again, take a vinyasa here, or just hike your hips up high, down dog. Elbows squeeze in. Use your core strength throughout every single movement you make. So good. Inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, bend your knees, look forward, step or float, don't make sound. Inhale, flat back, extend your spine out long. Exhale, fold. Now plant your right hand right under your eye gaze, deepen into your right knee, and reach up to the sky with your left arm. Keep extending through your spine, so the crown of your head towards the front of the room, and then open up your heart towards the sky. 1 more deep breath. Good, and slowly switch sides. Take your left hand down, reach your right arm up to the sky. Deep bend into your left knee. Yeah, you got it. Deep bend into your left knee. Left knee bends. Or is that too much? No. So your right leg is straight, left knee bends. So getting into your IT band. 1 more deep breath. Good, and slowly release your mat, forward fold, ragdoll it out for a moment. Now have a deep bend into your knees and roll up one vertebrae at a time. Get a nice little back stretch, spine stretch. Beautiful, and when you get to the top, take your hands to your heart. Just a couple breaths. All right, let's move. Inhale, reach both arms up tall to the sky. Using your core strength, exhale to swan dive to your forward fold. Inhale to your flat back, extend out. Exhale, plant your hands, step back to your plank pose, top of a push-up. Inhale to shift forward, and exhale, lower all the way down, using your muscle to your bellies. All right, here we go again. Interlace your fingers right behind your head. I promise we get a break after this. All right, on an inhale, start to lift your chest away from the earth, pressing your head into your hands back into your head, and if you want to lift your legs up, you can do that. Okay, we're here for 3. So beautiful, everybody. We're here for 2. A little bit higher. 1, and come all the way down. Take your hips to your heels just for a moment. Grab some water, towel off as you need to. Or if you don't want to take a break, just come into downward facing dog. All right, let's all meet in down dog whenever you're ready. We only got 45 minutes. We can't take many breaks. All right, inhale, your left leg lifts to the sky. Kick through your heel. Pull muscle to bone in your left leg to make it a little bit lighter. All right, inhale here. Exhale, knee to nose. Shoulders go over your wrists, round your back. Inhale, kick back, lift up to the sky. Exhale, knee to nose. Pull it in. Inhale, kick back, lift up. Exhale, knee to nose, and hold it here for an inhale. Hold it for an exhale. Inhale, kick back, lift up tall. Exhale, plant your left foot in between your hands. All right, here we go. Come up to your finger pads, and on an inhale, reach both arms up tall, coming up into your high lunge. Again, pull muscle to bone in your right leg. Sit low into your left leg, and then lift up through your heart. Sways in your upper back, not your lower back. Inhale here. Exhale your left hand to your left hip. Get that little side stretch. Just make it feel nice, but keep your heart really open. So good. Can you sit a little bit lower? Can you go a little bit farther for 3? Breathing is really deep for 2. 1. Inhale, reach both arms up tall. Exhale, take your hands to frame your left foot. Now take both hands to the inside of your left foot. Take your back heel down, warrior 2 legs. And then down dog arms. Start to walk your fingertips as far towards the top right corner of the room as you can, and then drop your head down low. Make sure that your left knee is right above your left ankle and your left toes are pointed towards the front of the room. So good. Sinking low into your hips. We're here for 3 more deep breaths. Breath is relaxed and deep. Relax your jaw. 1 more deep breath. Good. Start to walk your hands towards the right. Deep bend into both of your knees, and then slowly roll up. Relax your head and neck. And you're going to express your warrior 2 when you come all the way up there. Deep bend into your left knee. Gorgeous. So lift up through your heart. Shoulders down your back, and relax your face. 1 more deep breath. All right, on an inhale, start to shift forward. Exhale, flip your left palm to the sky, reverse your warrior, open up your heart. And then cartwheel your hands down, framing your left foot. Left foot meets your right foot into a plank pose. Inhale in your plank, and then exhale, lower all the way downward to hover. Inhale to cobra or upward facing dog pose. Exhale, down dog. Hike your hips up high to the sky. So good. Just 1 more deep breath here. Big exhale. All right, take your knees down to the mat. This is where it gets fun. If you don't think it's gotten fun already. All right, point your right toes up to the sky. Yes. All right, inhale here, and then exhale, shift forward and come down halfway. Inhale, push back up. Exhale, round your back, knee to nose. 2 more times. Inhale, point your right toes up to the sky. Exhale, come down halfway, shifting forward. Inhale, push back up. Exhale, round. Just 1 more time. Inhale, right toes up. Exhale, come down halfway. Inhale, push back up. Exhale, round. Oh man, now point your right toes up to the sky, and with your left hand, reach back to grab the outside of your right foot. So just getting into your shoulder, but also getting a back bend. If you can't reach, just pretend it does the same damn thing. All right, keep kicking into your hand for one more deep breath. Good, and slowly release into your tabletop position. On an inhale, drop your belly down, lift your chest, lift your gaze for cow pose. And then exhale to round your spine, tuck your chin into your chest. One more time, inhale to lift your chest and your tailbone. Exhale to round it in. Inhale to your neutral spine. Tuck your toes, send your hips up high, downward facing dog pose. Nice and sweaty in here. All right, inhale your right leg lifts up and back. And then on an exhale, just plant your right foot right in between your hands. So good. On an inhale, reach both arms up to the sky, high lunge. Here we are again. All right, inhale here, and then exhale, interlace your fingers right at your lower back. Press your palms together. On an inhale, get a little back bend. Send your knuckles towards the floor. And then exhale, dive it forward, coming into this variation of humble warrior. So taking your right shoulder to the inside of or on top of your right knee. Relax your head down low. Relax your jaw. Relax your face. And send your knuckles up towards the sky. Just one breath. Good, and slowly start to come back up using your core strength all the way up. Very good. Now start to create some buoyancy in your legs. Keep your arms the way they are. We're going to fly into warrior three on 3, 2, 1. Launch forward and kick back, but look forward. Get a sway in your upper back, okay? So look towards the front mirror. We're here for 3. Micro bend in your right knee. It's okay if you fall out of it. It's just yoga. For 2. For 1. Start to dive down and kick back until you can't go any farther. Fallen tree. And then when you can't go any farther, take your hands down to the mat, standing splits. Relax your forehead, relax your face. Keep your hips square to the ground. Pull muscle to bone in your left leg. One more breath. Good. Take your left leg back to the back of your yoga mat. Take your left knee down. Untuck your toes and inhale your arms up to the sky. Oh my God, it's happening. All right, inhale here, and then exhale. Take your arms out like goal pose. Swing your right arm under your left arm. Eagle arms. All right, inhale like this, and then exhale. Take your elbows to the sky. Get a little back bend. Keep sinking low into your hips, and keep breathing for one more breath. Beautiful. Slowly come back to center. Reach your arms up to the sky. Reach, reach, reach. And then exhale your hands to frame your right foot. Shift your hips back. Straighten out your right leg. Half splits. So if you need your blocks here, grab them. On an inhale, lengthen your spine out long. Shoulders away from your ears. Exhale, fold it down. Take some nice deep breaths. This is the only break you're really going to get. All right, slowly start to rebend into your right knee. Take your hands to frame your right foot. Right foot meets your left foot. An optional vinyasa here, or just hike your hips up high, down dog, or take a child's pose. Whatever you need, okay? Just listen to your body. We have all kinds of different levels in this room, and everybody feels a little bit different today. So good. Take your knees down to the mat. Untuck your toes, child's pose, just for a couple breaths. Okay, grab some water, towel off if you need to. Good. Slowly come back into your tabletop position. Here we go. Point your left toes up to the sky. Inhale here. Exhale. Come down halfway. Squeeze your elbows in tight. Inhale. Push back up. Exhale. Round your back. Knee to nose. Inhale. Point your left toes up to the sky. Exhale. Come down halfway. Shifting forward. Inhale. Push back up. Exhale. Round. One more time. Inhale. Point your toes up to the sky. Exhale. Come down halfway. Inhale. Push back up. Exhale, round. Inhale, point your left toes up to the sky. Pick your right hand up, grab the outside of your left foot. Okay, so the pinky edge side of your left foot. Yes. Start to kick into your hand to lift your chest up and look up over your right shoulder. Yes, we're here for 3. Breathing is deep for 2. For 1, slowly release into your tabletop. On an inhale, drop your belly, shoulder blades together on your back, cow pose. Exhale, round it all in. One more time. Inhale, drop your belly, open up your heart. Exhale, round. Inhale to your neutral spine. Tuck your toes, send your hips up high, down dog. Again, spread your fingers out wide. Pinky fingers touching the edges of your mat. Everybody inhale to a plank pose. Exhale, down dog. Hike your hips to the sky. So you shouldn't have to move your hands and your feet in between plank pose and down dog. Inhale, your left leg lifts. Exhale, plant your left foot right in between your hands. Okay, so make sure it makes it all the way in between your hands. And then on an inhale, reach both arms up to the sky. So beautiful, everybody. Deep breaths here. Tuck your tailbone under, lift through your heart, and then interlace your fingers right at your lower back. Press your palms together. Then on an inhale, get a little back bend. Send your knuckles towards the floor. Don't slip and slide. And then exhale, fold it forward, coming into your humble warrior. Relax your head down, low, and breathe. Okay, one more deep breath. Good, and slow and controlled. Come all the way back up. Beautiful. Now create some buoyancy in your legs. On 3, let's fly into warrior 3. 3, 2, 1. Start to tilt forward and kick back, making a capital T shape with your body, but take your right hip down. Okay? Stay here for 3. Breathing deep for 2. And then start to fall forward and kick back, coming into fallen tree. Keep that bind until you can't anymore. Take your hands to your yoga mat. Come into standing splits. So good. We're here for 3. Lift your right leg a little bit higher, but keep your hips square. There you go. Much better. Take your right leg back to the back of your yoga mat. Take your right knee down. Untuck your right toes and inhale your arms up to the sky. Low lunge. Here we go. Inhale here, and then exhale. Swing your left arm under your right arm. Inhale here, and then exhale, take your elbows to the sky. Get that little back bend, but keep sinking low into your hips and breathing deep for 1 more deep breath. Big exhale. Slowly come back to center. Reach both arms up to the sky. And then exhale your hands to frame your left foot. Just shift your hips back. Straighten out your left leg. Half splits. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale to fold. Flex your toes towards your nose. Keep pulling back on your left hip crease. Just 1 more deep breath here. Good. Slowly start to rebend into your left knee. Take your hands to frame your left foot. Take your left foot to meet your right foot and either take a vinyasa here or just hike your hips up high, down dog. You know your options, or take a child's pose if you need it. Slow and controlled here. So beautiful, everybody. All right, everybody, start to walk your hands towards the back of your yoga mat. So coming into a forward fold to the back of your mat. This is our last challenge of the day. I know you got it in you. All right, inhale to a flat back. Extend your spine. Exhale, folds. Inhale, reverse swan dive all the way up to standing root to rise to the ceiling. Exhale your hands to your heart. Here we go. So take your right leg out, 90-degree angle. We're going to do standing forehead to knee, but there's different bus stops, if you will, okay? So this is bus stop 1. You can stay just like this. If you want to go further, let's all do this together. Inhale your arms up to the sky. Exhale your chin to your chest, round your back, and get your hands to hover around your right foot. Again, you can stay right here. This is really hard. If you want to go even further, interlace your fingers right under your right foot. Start to kick towards the front of the room, flexing your toes towards your face. So good. We're here for 3. Micro bending your standing knee. Breathing deep for 2. So you can get your forehead to your knee if you took it. For 1, and slow and controlled, release it down. Beautiful work, everybody. Take your hands to your heart. Just take a couple deep breaths. Come back to your intention. Cultivating Ujjayi breath, if you've got it in your practice. All right, let's do the other side. Take your left leg up, 90-degree angle. You can stay right here with your hands at your heart. If you want to go further, inhale your arms, reach up tall. Exhale, chin to chest, round your back. Get your hands to hover around your left foot. You're working on balance and strength here. If you want to go even farther, interlace your fingers under your left foot. Start to kick towards the front of your room. Flex your toes towards your nose and breathing deep for 3. So good. For 2, keep kicking through your heel, flexing your toes towards your nose. For 1, and slowly release. Beautiful, everybody. Take your hands to your heart. Inhale your arms up to the sky. Exhale, dive it forward to your forward fold. And just start to walk your hands out to your downward facing dog pose. Now we get to just chill out. Okay, let's start to open up into our hips with pigeon pose. Inhale, your right leg lifts up and back behind you. Exhale, your right knee right behind your right wrist. Kick your foot over to the left. Slide your left leg back behind you. Okay, so if this isn't happening for you, I'll give you another option, which does the same thing. Recline pigeon on your back. So walk your hands towards your hips. On an inhale, puff up your chest, maybe interlacing your fingers behind you to open up your heart. And then just start to fold it forward. So for you, let's do recline pigeon. So come onto your back. And then take your right ankle right below your left knee and interlace your fingers right in there. Yeah, and then try to relax your entire back onto the floor. Yeah, much better. Sending your right hip towards your left heel. Relaxing your face, relax your jaw. Trying to have a breath count of 5 seconds for your inhales and your exhales. We're here for 3 more deep breaths. Good, and slowly start to put weight into your hands, taking your upper body up. And then just swing your left leg in front of you. Okay, take the bottom of your right foot to the inside of your left thigh. On an inhale, reach your arms up to the sky. And then exhale, just fold it over your left leg to where it feels really nice. So we just want this to be therapeutic. I don't want you gripping in your face. I just want it to be and feel really good. If you want to take a little variation, you can take your left forearm to the inside of your left shin and reach up to the sky, or maybe reach for your toes. Just experiment with different options. We're here for 3 more deep breaths. Good, and slowly start to come back up. And then take both of your feet together in front of you, butterfly legs. Inhale to lengthen your spine out long, and then exhale, just start to hinge forward to where it feels good. Once again, if you want a little bit more, you can put some pressure with your elbows into the insides of your legs. Keep extending through your spine, shoulders away from your ears. Good, and slowly come back up. And just cross your ankles in front of you, come into a tabletop position, and then tuck your toes, send your hips up high, down dog. Beautiful, let's do pigeon on the other side. Inhale, your left leg lifts. Exhale, your left knee right behind, or left wrist, yes. Kick your foot over to the right, what am I saying? I was watching you, which I shouldn't have been. All right, start to walk your hands towards your hips. On an inhale, puff up your chest, open up, maybe interlace your fingers behind you, and then start to walk your hands towards the front of your space. Breathe into all those muscle fascia to help them open up, sending your oxygen there. Making sure you have even breath, so equal time when your inhales and your exhales. Three more deep breaths. Good, and slowly start to put weight into your hands, taking your upper body away from your mat. And then again, keep your left leg where it is and just swing your right leg out in front of you this time. So the bottom of your left foot to the inside of your right thigh. Inhale your arms up to the sky. And then exhale, just fold over your right leg, just going to where it feels really nice. Taking whatever variation felt good on the other side. Flex your right toes towards your nose, keeping your foot active. Good, and slowly come back up. And then take both legs out wide. So if you need to stagger with your neighbor or what have you, do that. Inhale to reach up tall, and then exhale, just fold it forward, keeping your feet really flexed, just hinging from your hips, again, to where it feels good. Don't overstretch it. Good, and slowly come back up. Take both legs together in front of you. Inhale your arms up to the sky, and exhale, just fold it forward. Again, going to where it feels nice. Slowly start to come all the way back up. And then articulating your spine on the way down, come all the way to line your back using your core strength. Gorgeous, everybody. So we're gonna do some back bending to finish off. So first we're gonna start with bridge. Take the bottoms of your feet to the floor. Walk your heels towards your sitting bones. Okay, and then on an inhale, start to lift your hips away from your yoga mat, sending your heart towards the back of the room, and then your chin away from your chest, just an inch. If you wanna take a bind, take one shoulder and the other underneath you, interlacing your fingers. Keep taking your chin away from your chest. Don't clench into your glutes here, just using your leg strength. Can you come up a little bit higher for one more deep breath? Good, and slow and controlled, come all the way down to your yoga mat. So for this next round, you can either do bridge or wheel if it's in your practice. I'll talk you through wheel. So you're gonna take your hands right behind your shoulders. Your fingers are pointed towards the front of the room. If you have tight shoulders, take your hands out a little bit wider, maybe even turn your fingers out 45 degrees behind you. Okay, first press onto your head. And once you're on the top of your head, slide your shoulder blades down your back and then press up into your hands. So you can take your hands a little bit wider. Come out a little bit, yeah. Almost there, yes. All right. Whenever you're ready, slow and controlled, come all the way down. So good. When you come down, just take your knees from side to side for a moment, just releasing into your lower back. Very nice. And we're gonna finish off with just a little bit of ab work to just release your lower back. So take the bottoms of your feet to the sky. Arms by your sides, palms face down, and then point your toes and start to crisscross your legs. And start to lower your legs to hover for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take them back up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take your knees into your chest. Oh man. Take some deep breaths. Go from side to side for a moment, releasing into your lower back. And we're just gonna take a final twist to finish off. Take your arms either straight out by your sides or like goalposts. So either way is fine. Cross your right leg on top of your left leg like a fancy lady. So no space in between your thighs. And then take your knees over to the left, your gaze to the right. Okay? If you want a little bit more of a twist, take your hips to the right, just an inch. Deep breath. Letting gravity just pull you deeper into this twist to release your lower back and your spine, all your little energy centers, all your chakras. Just open them up a little bit in this final pose. Good, and slowly come back to center. And just switch the cross of your legs, so your left leg on top of your right leg. Send your knees over to the right, your gaze to the left. Good, and slowly come back to center. Uncross your legs, take your knees into your chest. Give yourself just a final big squeeze in. Round your back, tuck your chin into your chest to get into your spine for 3, for 2, for 1. And then release for our final, most important pose, our Shavasana. So take your palms to face the sky. Make some space in between your body and your arms. If you have any blocks in the way or towels or anything, just move all of that stuff. Okay? And in this moment, just send all this good energy flowing through your body out to something. So whatever your intention was, just send it all out to that situation or that person that you devoted this time to. Relax your face. Your eyes grow heavy. And just let go into the earth. So whatever residual tension or anxiety